Hey everybody, it's Jenna from Uncomplicated Kitchen, and today we're gonna make some crispy, fried, delicious tofu. As you may have seen in our last video, because I know you definitely watched it, we learned how to prep our tofu, to dry it out, and get it in the right condition for frying. So we are just gonna very simply season this with a little bit of coarse kosher salt. And this particular tofu is going to go in our lettuce wraps with peanut sauce. So we just need to give it a little bit of flavor to start because it's gonna have a whole lot of flavor with everything else going on. All right, next, we're gonna dredge it in some cornstarch. We're gonna make sure it gets all nice and coated. And now, to get off the excess, we're just gonna put that in a fine mesh strainer and see if we can get rid of all that extra. All right, so I got that neutral canola oil in the pan, preheated to medium high. How do you know if your pan is preheated? Well, you probably could test it. I'm just gonna take a little piece of tofu safely with tongs, and I'm gonna put it in that oil, and if I get a good sizzle, I know I'm ready. Sizzly Wizzly. And I know it's a lot to ask to try to fry on each side of these things to get them evenly golden brown. We're just gonna do the best we can. We're gonna let them sit, then we're gonna toss it a little bit, and then we're gonna let it fry a little bit more, and we're gonna do that a few times until it's nice and crispy. If you feel at any point like your pan is a bit too dry, you can always add a little bit more oil to help the frying process. I know this might sound strange, but your food needs to feel crispy. So what I like to do is I like to take a piece, well, if I can get one piece, come on, one piece, out of the pan. And you can go ahead and take a fork and scratch it. And it feels crispy. I don't know any other way to explain it besides it feels like it would be a crunchy thing to enjoy. This is some good crispy tofu. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut that pan off. I'm gonna finish it with just a little bit more salt. Toss that around, and it's ready for our next thing. No matter what kind of crispy food you're making, please be aware that if you go ahead and put this on a plate or in paper towels, you're just gonna end up having soggy undersides. So what I like to do, this is just the little wire rack for my air fryer, but I'm gonna treat this as a little cooling rack. And I like it because the air can circulate all the way around, and I will not have the mushy tofu on the bottom. Your crispy fried tofu is all set for whatever you want to do with it. You can put it in barbecue sauce, dip it in ketchup, whatever you'd like to do with it, it is now ready to go. Not for nothing, but this tofu is going straight in some crispy tofu lettuce wraps with peanut sauce. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, sounds really good to me. Hopefully it does to you. You can stick around and watch the next one. Bye.